you don't need a prep center for Amazon FBA, okay? You guys know, I've talked a little bit about it. I'm going to move to a wholesale. I'm about to place, it's Monday, literally. So I will be in touch today with my account rep, with one of the accounts that I actually opened, to place one of my first order, all right? And so I'm going to skip my prep center all together, and I'm going to explain to you guys why, and I'm going to explain to you why. You absolutely don't need a prep center, and you might need one for some items, but you do not really need one for a lot of stuff if you do wholesale, right? So before we start, if you do not know me, my name is Chris Mangunza. I release daily videos about selling on Amazon right here on YouTube. So if you are new, subscribe and like this video so you get recommended more videos. All right, so once again, we are going to use the whiteboard so I can actually explain to you guys what I have in mind. All right, so we need to understand something. If you sell on Amazon, so this is your supplier, okay, and your goal is, what you need to do is, this is Amazon right there, and you need to send your inventory from your supplier to Amazon. Right? The only issue is that for a lot of items, there are some preps that need to be done, and you need to label your items, okay? It's prep and labeling, all right? These are the two things that needs to be done. However, for a lot of products, there's no prep needed, and the only thing that you need to do is label the item, all right? And so, for example, the reason why we use a prep center, and I'm going to call this P, the reason why we use a prep center is because your prep center is going to charge you $1, okay? $1 to do the prep and labeling, okay? They're going to charge you anywhere in between $1 to $1.50, depending on the volume that you do and depending on the whatever you have on with your prep center. And they might charge you more if they charge for poly bags and all that stuff, right? So this is where you're going to spend, and we're going to call it $1.50 because this is what most of you guys are going to spend, right? And so yeah, so the basic flow, if you do online arbitrage, is this. So you get you order from your supplier, you ship to your prep center, you pay $1.50, and they do the labeling and the prepping, and they send it to Amazon. Now, the great thing with wholesale is that you can get your supplier to ship directly to Amazon. And the issue is that what you need to understand is that if you do online arbitrage, so with OA, this part from the supplier to your prep center is free. Okay, because you get free shipping for 99% of the orders that you spend, that you buy. Okay, you get free shipping, and then you pay here like 0.6 per pound. All right. The issue, if you want to run wholesale the same way, is that with wholesale, to get your items from your supplier to your prep center, to get your items, and not even to do this, but to get your item from your supplier, you're going to need to pay. Okay, you're going to need to pay for freight. You're going to need to pay for shipping, whether you are actually shipping it straight to Amazon or if you are shipping it to a prep center. Okay, you are going to need to pay for shipping. So the big issue is that if you do wholesale, as I said, if you do wholesale, you're going to pay here. You're going to pay the 0.6 per pound to ship your stuff to your prep center as well. So you're going to pay twice what you're supposed to pay for shipping, okay, if you work through a prep center. That's the big issue, and that's the thing that we want to avoid, because this is just going to make our buy cost go up, right? Just going to increase our buy cost. It does not make sense. I mean, except if you do a lot of volume and you can send full truckloads, or just send pallets, all the time to you, and then send pallets as well to Amazon. Doing LTL, I mean, it's if you can actually pick up your stuff at the supplier because you have a local supplier. If not, like, your buy cost is going to be higher, and especially if you start wholesale, it may not make a lot of sense. And at least this is the way I'm thinking about it, right? So you are going to pay double shipping if you do this way, right? And so, as I said, so your prep center is going to do labeling and is going to do the prepping, right? But you may not know it, but Amazon actually can do the labeling for you for 55 cents a unit, right? So instead of paying $1.50 to your prep center to do all the prep, or $1 if you do a specific volume, because a lot of prep center are not going to have wholesale pricing. And if your prep center has wholesale pricing, that's better. But you would still, even if your prep center has wholesale pricing, you will need to pay for shipping charge, right? And so this is why the strategy that I'm going to explain to you right now is the strategy that I am going to use, especially while I'm not in the US. Because if I'm in the US, at the end of the day, I can ship the stuff myself and I save on 55 cents labeling. Okay, if I actually work on it myself for a little while, of course, it's not the way to run a business, but if I work on the labeling myself, I'm 100% fine. I can put my time on that and save the 55 cents and make more money. But as specifically as I scale the business, this needs to be worth it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ship straight from my supplier to Amazon, okay? And Amazon is going to label my items for 55 cents. But I need to do one specific thing when I source, right? I need to focus specifically on products that do not require prep. And this whole strategy is only going to work if I source products that do not require prep, because I can send them straight to my prep center, save on the double shipping, okay? Just pay for the shipping to ship from my prep center to Amazon, and Amazon will label the items, all right? So that's my strategy, and that's what I'm going to do. As I said, I'm going to need to skip. And one thing that you need to understand is that you'll never be able to get everything. You need to make concession. And one of the concessions that I will need to make, especially when I'm not in the US, is that I will need to only source products that I cannot prep, so I can ship them straight to Amazon, and this is how I can maximize my money. You know, this is the only way that I'm actually going to be able to do it. So this is how I'm going to start, and of course I'll keep you guys updated. So I'm not saying, because you guys know that I'm new to wholesaling. Once again, I'm not saying that this is the way to go. This is the way I'm thinking about it, and this is the way I'm going to run my business from now on with wholesale while I'm outside of the US. And this is what I'm going to try to do the most with wholesale, because I'm going to be able to save some money that way. You know, I'm definitely going to be able to save some money. So this is really what makes the most sense. Once again, I'm just documenting my journey, and this is where I'm going with wholesale right now. Once again, you know, I'm not a wholesale guru. I don't know a lot about wholesale. This is just me documenting my journey. So yeah, as I said, you know, you need to make concession. I know that I'm missing on a lot of products this way, but it's just the same way if you do online arbitrage. You know, if you do online arbitrage, you cannot source everything. You know, you're going to miss some stuff. If you want to be fast and run it at scale, you need to make choices, okay? And you need to skip some products purposely. And I know that I'm missing on some products, okay? And I actually have a list of products that I will ship when I get back to that I will ship to myself and that I will prep. But yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, one thing that I need to figure out though is how it's going to work with split shipment. Should not be an issue because I'm going to ship case-packed stuff. But yeah, this is the big thing that I still need to figure out. This is the big part. And by the way, if you have answers, let me know. Because yeah, this is the big part of the puzzle that I still need to figure out, the split shipments. All right. And my guess is that I need to have, at least for it to make sense, I need to have, you know, because the inventory is going to be split in between four fulfillment centers. And I'm wondering if you do LTL, if it's actually going to be the case as well. You know, I'm actually wondering. So yeah, I'm not sure. So that's where I'm at with this right now. I think that I've seen on Twitter some people that were doing huge shipment LTL that were getting split and shipped like all around the country. This is the big blind spot that I have with this strategy right now. So if you can help me with that, let me know. But yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about with this video. You can literally get Amazon to prep to label your items for 55 cents. So if you just source items that do not require prep, you can just send them straight to Amazon. They will label them. All right. So hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, leave a like, do all that YouTube stuff. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.